What's the chow, Chinchows? JoesphGames here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Y All-star Elimination-Locke. This is episode 26, by the way. In the last episode, we faced Lysander. We arrived here in Geosen's town. We sorted out the rest of the Team Flare base. We did a lot of things in the last episode, too. Actually, wait. In the last episode, we just faced Lysander and got right here to the bottom half of the Team Flare Secret HQ. In today's episode, we're going to be going up against Veltor and the match with Mega Gyarados and funny looking Lysander. So yeah, I'm kind of scared. We did do some grinding though, so hopefully that will help us all out. So let's start looking at the grinding. First off, Starcher Nick is level 55 with Psychic, Wish, Calm Mind and Dazzling Gleam. Drunk Beck is level 55 with Sucker Punch, Psycho Cut, Dig and Thrash. Shinner is level 55 with Flamethrower, Feint Attack, Thunderfang and Sucker Punch. RTK is level 55 with Knockoff, Crab Hammer, X-Scissor and Dragon Dance. Nightcrow is level 55 with Foul Play, Fly, Roost and Confuse Ray. And Sneaky is level 55 with Surf, Swords Dance, Ice Punch and Power Up Punch. That is the team rather quickly. I'm a little worried, but let's see what happens. Veltor appeared. Wow. That is amazing, and the music here is absolutely amazing as well. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing against the Veltor. You know what? I'm not going to risk it, guys. I know that you're probably going to be annoyed with me for doing this. I really don't want to do this, but the fact is I don't want to lose anyone to a Veltor. That would be really bad for me right now, to lose someone to a Veltor. This thing is level 50. This thing can sweep if it gets up a destruction wing. So I would prefer not to lose any Pokemon at all. So I'm just going to do this. I really hope you guys don't, you know, unsub or anything like that. Oh, this music is getting amazing now. Yeah, I really hope you guys are okay with this. Because you do have to catch it, so I'm gonna catch it. You can't not catch it. I've killed it a few times and it said no, try again. So I'm just gonna catch it. And hope you guys are okay that I use a Master Ball here, because the fact is, I'm never gonna use this thing. This thing just goes to the box. I love a Veltor, but like, no. When its life comes to an end, it absorbs all the energy from every living thing around it and turns into a cocoon once more. What do I call a Veltor? What do I call a Veltor? I have no clue what to call this guy. I mean, I probably will actually evolve. I probably will actually use this as my flying slave from now on, because, you know, it's so much better than Songbird, my fletchling. And I guess it's probably better than Murkrow for the moment, too. So, just imagine it. I have a Veltor. I will call you... Death. Did I enter that? Yeah, it's Death. Okay, Death is allowed. I thought I wouldn't be able to enter that. Add a Veltor to your party? No. A Veltor was not added to your party. Is this okay? Yes. I've done so many locks where I've had 6 Pokemon when I haven't had 6 Pokemon on my team and a Veltor's already joined the party, and it's so annoying that a Veltor just joins your party automatically and they don't ask you unless you have a full team. So, you don't need a Veltor in your party, and I'm not going to take a Veltor in my party. What a relief. Now they can't use the ultimate weapon. JoesphGames, you're amazing! A legendary Pokemon wanted to be with your friend. A legendary Pokemon wanting to be with your friend. That's unbelievable. What a startling development. I would have never thought about the fact that you were really the chosen one. So, is the mightier Veltor? Is this the mightier Veltor? I expected more from a Pokemon. It's called a legend. You desire the help from people. You desire help from a human. What's going on with that ridiculous outfit of yours, Lysander? It really isn't you. Oh, whatever. JoesphGames already beat you, so what are you doing here anyway? For me, victory is using the ultimate weapon. In order to do that, I need to reclaim the legendary Pokemon and send it back to the weapon once again. Now, I'll be taking the legendary Pokemon from you again. This time, I won't lose. I shall use the Mega Ring and Mega Stone that you've researched during your travels. Oh my god, here we go. Lysander Mega. Starts off with a Mean Chow. Level... I'm not exactly sure what level this is. This is level 49. Okay. I'm going to go for that Psychic. Hopefully that kills. It's killed before and it'll kill again. Not even bad. Okay. So you're going to send in a Pyro now. I'm going to send in Sneaky. And hopefully this little plan of mine will work. So here comes Sneaky. I'm going to try and get the Swords Dance. I'm pretty sure I can live whatever attacks you decide to use. So I'm going to try and get that Swords Dance. Okay, I lived. Okay, I've got the Swords Dance up. And, of course, I'm going to get the Leftovers boost here. I might... Don't know. I might be able to live another one. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to heal. And then I'm going to try and get another Swords Dance off. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to use my first healing item. I really didn't want to risk it, so... I feel like I need another Swords Dance to pull this off. Okay, and then Hyper Void, and then of course Lefties comes back again. I feel like I can live on that health with another Swords Dance, so I'm going to go for the Swords Dance here. And there's a car going past my apartment, it's very, very loud. And I did get the Swords Dance off. I can't get another one off at that health. I think I need to heal. And I think I need to do more than just a normal Moo Moo Milk this time, because that is basically, well, I'm nowhere near half health. So I need more than 100 HP here, please. So I'm going to use a Hyper Potion. And then we're going to just go for it. Because I think being +4 attack should do the damage. Oh my god, that did more damage this turn. Yeah, I think I might need to heal again. Okay, this is my third healing item because I'm getting a little scared again now. Stop using hype. You know, you could like get a min roll, please. Okay, that one didn't do that much damage. I think I'm just going to go... You know what? I'm just going to go for it. Come on, you can live. Oh my god, you lived. Okay, Sneaky, thank you. And you're bringing in that Haunch Crow now. I'm going to heal again. This is my 4th healing item. And I'm going to go for the Hyper Potion again. I need to be at full health. Night Slash. Okay, that does nothing. I'm fine. I think I might be able to get off another Swords Dance here. And I outspeed you this time, so... Okay, and on that I'm going to heal, use my 5th healing item, and then I'm not going to be able to... and then I won't be able to heal against his Gyarados. Okay, so now I'm full. Now I'm max attack. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch here, and then we're going to just take out the Gyarados with our max attack because we outspeed it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so there goes down his Haunch Crow. I know that you guys are probably annoyed at me for using all these boosts, but it's probably the best way and probably the only way I'm going to get past this fight if I don't use these boosts. So I'm going to use these boosts. Oh. I was +6, now I'm only +5. Do I outspeed is the question. You don't have speed boost, and stats do not matter until you stats do not matter until afterwards. Oh, it's a crit! My god, it doesn't even matter, it's a crit, but I'll take it. Thank you, Sneaky. Thank you. that guy has swept me before. I've done a Pokemon X Wedlock a few months back, and Mega Gyarados swept me because I let him get off some moves against me, like an Outrage and stuff like that. I also let his Chow get off a Swords Dance, because in that fight, I actually had a free space for the Yveltal to go into my party, and I didn't want it in my party because it doesn't have a gender. I was doing a Wedlock. It's over. Fools with no vision will continue to behold this befoul this beautiful world. They will continue to go on. They will go on until there's only one thing left to do, and that's squabble over the remaining scraps of hope. Wow! You know what I think? No one cares what you think, Shauna. Even if it's only a little bit of something, it's still best to share it. I mean, you managed to use Mega Evolution. That's because Gyarados shared its power with you, didn't it? And not only that, not only just Gyarados, your other Pokemon too. The legendary Pokemon is gone, so you can't use the ultimate weapon anymore, right? You won't be able to make the future all by yourself. I think everyone should stick together and work together and make a beautiful world, a better, beautiful world. If that was possible, all wars would have ended a long time ago. I only see one future. One where selfish humans think about nothing other than themselves and steal more and more from one another. A tragic future. The original purpose of this device was to bring Pokemon back to life, but the ancient king transferred it into the ultimate weapon. When the legendary Pokemon awakened, it took back a bit of the power from the machine that had been sent to the ultimate weapon. There's not much power left, but there is still there's still enough to use it once. So, Joe, Sycamore's pupils. The ultimate weapon is a flower that bloomed to no avail, just like me. But it ends here. I will show you what its remaining power can do. Joe, Shauna, let's get out of here! Oh, well done, Lysander. Now there's just a massive hole in the ground, and there's still all these overturned houses. Phew. I'm glad everyone's safe. I really respect the courage and kindness you all showed. Thank you. We're all fine now. Are you guys okay too, Tieno? Why, aye, man. As you can see, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. We worked together with the Pokemon, with the to save the captured. We worked together to collect the Pokemon stones that are on Route 10. I mostly just left the fighting to Serena and Dexio, though. Who are these Serena and Dexio you speak of? We're the masked heroes. Don't worry about it, Tieno. We were all doing our best to stop Team Flare's plans. Oh, and we have a little bit of news for you all. We managed to destroy Lysander's lab, the machine that was spying on people in Lysander's labs, using the holocaster transmissions. So, we won't have to deal with Team Flare anymore, is that right? Fine, I can go back to filling up my Pokédex then. Really? So it's really all over then? We can go back to adventuring, right? Let's go back to Allstar City and start over where we left off. Thank you, JoesphGames. I have so much respect for you as a friend. And it's because of that respect that I want to beat you in battle as a rival. I really mean it. A long time ago. A very long time ago. The man made an ultimate weapon. Using it required the life force of many Pokemon. The Pokemon that generated life learned this. The Pokemon that was granted eternal life learned this. The resurrected eternal Pokemon left the man's side. The man was surprised and sad. He had revived it so they could be together. Day by day passes, but they never met again. Eventually the man became a mere shell of himself. The man condemned to walk the earth forever by the light of the ultimate weapon. And the Pokemon to do so as well. The Pokemon wanders eternally. Where is it now? What do I have to do to meet it? I do not know, Easy. I do not know. But I do know about one thing, and today's question of the day is, of course, what is your favourite legendary Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section down below what your favourite legendary Pokemon is, and that's what I do now. See what I did there? Anyway, we're going to heal up, and we're going to get back on our adventures, because we can. So, let's go and do that. Let's take Chinchow here, and fly back to Allstar City. Now, I will probably grind again before we face Wulfric. Probably because, well, Wulfric I'm kind of scared of, and I want to go in there with like level 58 to 59. Probably would be the best to go in there with. I think that would probably be the best, so we'll go in there like that. All click received. Bonjour, do you have a minute? I would like to talk to you face by face. Let's meet at Conway Town. Okay, Sycamore, we will meet at Conway Town. Because that's where we're going to go in today's episode, and we're going to try and maybe get to Conway Town before the end of today's episode. So, welcome to Route 18. I'm going to try and avoid some Pokemon here. There is a Pokemon you can't always avoid. It's because of the fact is it's a Durant, and Durants are pretty annoying, but you know they're okay. They're pretty cool Pokemon. I like them. I'm gonna do that. My favourite legendary Pokemon is Dialga. Yeah, my favourite legendary Pokemon is Dialga. Dialga is an amazing Pokemon. I really do love it so very much. It has been one of my best it's one of my favourite legendaries and one of my best Pokemon for a very long time now. I've loved actually using it, catching it in Diamond and Pearl, and then just like turning it into amazing Pokemon on Platinum. I actually used it in my Elite Four run, so yeah, it's really cool. This right here is the what is this house? Oh yeah, this is the inverse house. I'm not going in there. You've got to be kidding me if you think I'm going to go into the inverse house. Because I'm not going anywhere near that thing. Because that thing is so fucking hard. It is so hard to do. Sorry for swearing there. But it is so hard to do. Literally, if you've never heard of an inverse battle before, it literally turns the type game on its head. So super effective moves are not very effective, and not very effective moves are super effective, and it is really hard to figure out. So if you think I'm going to do that in this Nuzlocke, think again, because that is a silly idea. You can lose so many Pokemon because of that, and it does separate the men. It does separate people, and just change people's minds about about battling and stuff like that. I really wish that inverse battling was an actual thing in Wi-Fi, but it isn't. I'm actually sort of glad it isn't an actual thing, because if it was, just imagine it, guys. Just imagine it. Please do not blow up on me. Okay, you don't blow up on me, and I'm pretty sure I'm faster than you. I know you might have that move that I don't like you to have, but I might be okay. Surf, please. Yeah, you don't have Sturdy. I thought you might have Sturdy, but you don't have Sturdy, so I'm fine. The only reason why I've came in here is basically because I want the Dusk Stone, and if I can find it, I'll end the episode there, and we'll just go to Conway Town in the next episode. So the plan is to just get the Dusk Stone here and hopefully find out where it is, because I'm not exactly sure where in Terminus Cave is. All I know is it's in Terminus Cave. That's the only thing I know. It's in Terminus Cave. It's somewhere here. I don't know exactly where here, but it's somewhere here, and I want to find it. I'm going to try and avoid as many trainers as I can on my way, so I can save them for grinding. Because it might be useful to save them for grinding, but we'll honestly see. As you will see in the grinding montage, I did actually have to use a lot of things like Lucky Egg, Experience Share, and of course O-Powers. I actually, for the first time ever, I used O-Powers to grind. Yeah. And I also have started using Wits in the Battle Chateau, because now I'm good enough to have gym leaders come there, and they're really powerful if you have Wits. So it's kind of annoying, but yeah. The levels you get from doing that are so good. So it's good. If you can take the hits, it's good. So it's best to try and do that. If you can get to a really good rank in the Battle Chateau, you can get gym leaders to come, and you can do gym leader rematches in there, and you can face really good teams, and of course, you can get the champion there in the after game if you get the Black Witter Challenge, and you become a Grandmaster, a Grand Duke there. That might be it right there. But I don't know for sure. I hope it's not behind a Rock Smash rock. I really do, because I don't want to teach Rock Smash. I don't want to teach Rock Smash to anyone, and I really hope it's not behind a Rock Smash rock. I mean, I still have Rock Smash, and I don't really want to teach it to people, but I will if necessary. If necessary, I will teach it to some people. Starshine Nick, I don't think you can take down a Rhydon. RTK, I'm pretty sure you could take down a Rhydon. Rhydons are kind of scary when you think about it. Also, the TM for Brick Break's around here somewhere too. And I want to get that, so I want to feel like Brick Break would be very useful to me. I think the TM for Shadow Ball's around here too, and that might be okay. I don't know if anyone can learn it, but it might be worth looking at. Level 56 there for Starshine Nick, not even bad. Okay. And let's go around here. I'm trying to avoid as many trainers as possible, but I don't think it's always going to be possible to avoid trainers. Is this a Dusk Stone? That's an escape rope. Cool, that's useful later. But that's not a Dusk Stone. Okay, fine, I will face you too, and I'm probably going to have to switch out again, because the fact is, I'm pretty sure that Starshine Nick cannot take on any Rock-type Pokemon, and that's a Boldore, that's kind of scary. Boldores are very scary Pokemon. I've actually used one quite a few times in Wi-Fi, and Puller, which is what I like to call it, by the way, is actually kind of a powerful Pokemon, so Puller is amazing. Puller is one of my favourite 5th gen Pokemon, actually, is Boldore and Gigalith. You wouldn't think that much of them, but they're actually really good Pokemon. It is pure rock, but it gets a lot of good moves. It does really well with Earthquake, and plus the fact is it has Sturdy, so you can just like maybe go Boom and live a Boom. That's always a good idea. So you can always go Boom and live a Boom, and of course if it does get some good hidden abilities too, so maybe even use a Focus Sash and try and get 2 Booms off. So, you know, going Boom is always a cool idea when you got Pokemon with Sturdy. And it does learn Boom, so, you know, going Boom is pretty cool. That's a Steelix. That's kind of scary. I'm going to go for that Power Punch. Hopefully it kills. Oh my god, that did nothing. Does Dig hit through Surf? Because if it doesn't, I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. I feel like I should go for the Swords Dance. I know it's probably not going to help, but like it's just something I want to do to not waste a turn here. I don't want to waste a turn for you going for a Dig. You're defensive as hell, aren't you, Steelix? I'm just going to go for the Surf then. I know I just got off a boost with Swords Dance, but you know, I just needed something to waste a turn and not waste a move. So, wasting a Swords Dance there. Okay, I'm okay with that. Right, I need to find the Dusk Stone. It's not around here, is it? This just allows me to get back up there. Which I don't want to do. Okay, so is Dusk Stone around here? This just takes me around in a big circle, doesn't it? Yeah, it takes me around the big circle. I might need to use Rock Smash. I really might need to use Rock Smash. I don't want to teach anything Rock Smash, but if I have to, I have to. So, I don't mind teaching it if I have to, but I really don't want to. Let's go downstairs and see what that's about. You are a fighting type trainer, that scares me. I can avoid you, cool. Okay, so I can find Pokemon that run into me on the head. And that's an Ariados. Okay. I'm not really interested in fighting you today, Ariados. So let's get away from you. You're level 45. That's kind of scary. For a wild Pokemon, at least. Nope. Okay, I might actually need to use Rock Smash. I actually don't know where this thing is, but there's the TM for Shadow. You know what? I'm going to do it. I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to have to. The TM for Rock Smash needs to be used. I didn't want to use it. I really didn't. Everyone can, quite a few people can learn it. Drunk Beck, do you want to learn it? Because I'm pretty sure I can reteach you Dig. Afterwards, I can reteach you Dig. So I'm just going to go and get it over Dig for the moment in time. Doesn't really help out, but you know, for the moment in time, I just want to try and get some things whilst I'm in here. So let's get it. There are some Pokemon behind these Rock Smashers, if I remember correctly. Can I run away? Cool, I can run away. I think it'd be interesting if you couldn't actually run from Rock Smash Pokemon. So there's the TM for Shadow Ball. Don't think anyone can learn it, but it's worth looking at. Right, so let's see who can learn it. So we've got Starchan Nick who can learn it, Spinder can learn it, of course Houndoom can learn it apparently, and so can Murkrow. So there's a few people who can learn it. I wouldn't mind teaching it to Starchan Nick at least. So that might be something I might have to look up if Starchan Nick would actually benefit from having it on its moveset. I don't know for sure, but it might benefit, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to this fight between these two people here. I would prefer not to fight them, but if I have to, I will. Because I know what they've got. They've got a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen, and that's kind of scary to me. feel like what I might have to do in this situation is to switch into RTK and, of course, Starcher Nick and try and go for some big moves. Right. I feel like what I might do is go around try and figure out where this is off screen. Because I know I know it's in this cave somewhere, I just don't know exactly where. And then right now I'm not really getting anywhere in the hopes of trying to find it. So I'm going to go for the Crab Hammer here on this Neo Queen, and I'm going to go for the Psychic on the Neo King. And hopefully hope that takes them both out. Okay, so there goes the Neo King. So Pimp's down, and of course, there goes the Crab Hammer, and of course, Nido Queen is down. I will not tell you what nickname I use for Nido Queen, because it's pretty rude, I will tell you that for free. But you'll look at me with weird looks for the rest of the day if I told you what nickname I use for Nido Queen. So I'm not going to tell you that, guys. That's not happening. Okay, there's nowhere to go there. Is this a duckstone? That's an iron plate. That's not useful at all. Just in case I run into that trainer, I want to have Starcher Nick in front of the party. Okay, so cool. I didn't run into that trainer. Right, Spinder, please help me find this item. That's an ether. That's cool. That's actually really useful to me. No item here. There's something around here. That's an iron. Not useful at all. Well, actually useful later, but I don't really want to deal with stats. Right now we're in a situation where stats don't really matter. There's the Duskstone. Okie dokie. And let's do it. I think we've waited long enough for this to happen, so let's see it now. Let's end this episode on an amazing high by saying, Nightcrow, evolve. What? Nightcrow is evolving? Congratulations, your Nightcrow evolved into Haunchcrow. Oh, your Nightcrow wants to learn Night Slash. I evolved you at the right time. I evolved you at the right time. Because I want you to have Night Slash. To hell with foul play. And whilst we're here, let's get that, escape rope. Where is it? There we go. And on that note, I'm going to end today's episode. So in today's episode, we took down the legendary Pokemon Yveltal and we captured it. Plus we took down the battle I'd been dreading for weeks. The battle between us, Lysander, and Mega Gyarados. It was scary as hell, but I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like if you did. And of course, if you're new here, of course, remember to drop a subscribe. And of course, if you have the time, answer the question of the day, which of course is, what is your favourite legendary Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, I'm JoesphGames, and I am out. See you again.